and welcome to Friday, August 14th video lesson here with Mr. Spencer in our 5th grade math at Gillisville Middle School. Today we're wrapping up our week-long series on math, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. It's simply called that because I love math and I'm so excited to be starting the year off with you this year at Gillisville Middle School. Today we're not doing any crazy drawings, we're not doing anything intense. You'll definitely want a paper and pencil, but that should be about it. So without further ado, let us begin. So today we are starting with a welcoming activity called What's New? I want you to think about something that is new about you that you'd like to share with our class. It can be new since we last met on Wednesday. It can be new since the beginning of the year. It can be new since since we left school in March. But think for a minute, pause the video here, and then unpause once you have your thing that is new that you'd like to share with us. Share it in a comment on this video or in Schoology in our discussion board. I'd love to hear what's new with you. Awesome. I can't wait to hear what's new with you, but I do want to share what is new with me. I have a dog at home, and now I have a new dog. We had a situation come up in my family, and now I have a second dog at my house. You'll see a picture of her later on today in one of our slides. But that's what's new with me. So next we are going to try a picture sort. You'll see 6 images and we'll want to sort them into 2 groups. Remember on Friday we looked at some pictures that a student had sorted already. And so today we will actually sort the images ourselves. There's no wrong answer, and I've seen some really creative solutions so far today, and I look forward to hearing yours. I'd recommend drawing them down and taking a picture of it or making a list of which one you include on either side. So here are our 6 pictures. So take these 6 images and sort them into 2 groups based on shared characteristics. Remember on Friday we talked about how some of the images were outside things and some of them were inside. And we also talked about the number of sides they had. Our images on Friday, one section had 3 sides or 3 points, and the other section had more than 3 points. But there is no wrong answer with this, and I look forward to seeing how you sort these 6 pictures. So we'll do a number talk again today. Look a little different if you're not watching this live at our class. But without counting one by one, we'll see some number of dots on the next page. Without counting them one by one, figure out how many dots there are. When you have your answer, put it in a comment, and then also if you don't mind sharing your thinking about how you figured out there were that many dots, that would be awesome. I'm hoping we'll get some good discussions going on. I know we had some really good ones in class live today, so I look forward to seeing what you post in our discussion for our class today. Here is our first dot number talk. So without counting these one by one, how many dots are there? Pause the video here and then resume it when you think you have at least one solution. Awesome. So I look forward to hearing what you had as your solution. For me, I got to 10 and I split it right down the middle vertically. I saw one group on this side of 5 and one group on this side of 5. So then I knew there were 2 groups of 5 and 2 times 5 was 10. So I knew there were 10 total dots. If you did a completely different way, that is awesome. I hope you're willing to share your answer in a comment or in a text or email. That'd be awesome. We will do one more of these today. Here is our second number talk about how many dots there are. So pause the video here. Resume it when you've got at least one. I challenge you to find 2 or 3 different ways you could get to the total number of dots. Awesome. So if you got 10, that is awesome. If you didn't, I'd love to hear you thinking about how you got a different number. For me, I went diagonally. I saw there were 3 dots, and then 4 dots, and then 3 dots. I took the 2 sets of 3. I knew 3 plus 3 was 6, plus the 4 in the middle was 10. I'd love to hear what you said as well. We're going to skip this next one just for time's sake. We did it in class. We skipped it in class as well. But if you'd like to pause it and try it out, you can absolutely do that. So we're having our first math challenge today. I am so excited because math challenges allow us to show what we know, excel and communicate. So some strategies we might use are drawing, draw a picture, draw a sketch of what is going on in the challenge, writing down or highlighting or underlining keywords or numbers, and then also rereading and checking our work. Some great strategies for this first math challenge. So let's take a look. Our first math challenge says, I have a piece of yarn that is 7 centimeters long. Mr. Barton has a piece of yarn that is 5 times as long. How long is Mr. Barton's piece of yarn? Take some time, draw it out, sketch it out, whatever you need to do. But I'd love to hear your answer as well as how you figured it out in a comment or another method of communication. That'd be awesome. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. So this actually got pushed to Monday. We were having a little bit too much fun in class. Hopefully you are doing this as well. So we will learn about IXL on Monday. You may be familiar. You may have used it in your elementary school, or you may have a sibling who has used it before, or you may have no idea what IXL is. Any of those are fine. We'll have a refresher or introduction to IXL on Monday. But these are the 2 dogs currently living at my house, as I promised you I would show a picture later. Bailey is the German Shepherd, and then Walter is the mix of who knows what that is brown and white. So here's how we'll find IXL later on Monday. Don't worry about it now. So, and then as we wrap up our lesson today, I want you to think of a new habit of a mathematician that you use this week. Think about it, write it down, and then share it in a chat or in our discussion or in a comment below. I know this video was a little short today, but hopefully what took up the majority of our class in person and will most likely take up the most of your time as well is think time, work time, and then also reading other people's thoughts. So if you're the first to comment on this video or share in a discussion board, check back later and some other people may have shared their thinking and it might be a little different than yours. That is all for our class today. Once you share your habit of a mathematician that you use this week that is new, whether it is communication, you communicated your thinkings more, or you've taken more time to think, or you've asked questions, or something completely different, I'd love to hear the new habit that you have started using like a mathematician. And then just the last thing, we will have live class on Monday. If you're willing to join us, willing and able to join us, definitely stop by our live class on Monday. If not, don't worry. As always, we'll have a video posted. Go Trojans. I can't wait to see you on Monday. Goodbye.